Alright, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and hi to Dr. Syed Farid. So today I would like to present about our project, which is fire alarm system by using Thingsboard. So my name is MURSHIDI bin Maisa, and my team members is Muhammad AMIR SYAZWAN and also Muhammad HAFIZUDDIN. So we decided to make a project fire alarm system by using Thingsboard. Thingsboard is a user interface that allows to visualize or interact with the data collected from the input, which is in a real-time session. Like we can see here, this is our fire alarm system dashboard that already have been set up, which is a few inputs on there, which is a temperature sensor, humidity, and also smoke level. And other than that, we also have the line chart, which is represent the graph, and also the alarm that we already set to trigger on the threshold that already have been set. So here we have the temperature, humidity, and smoke, which is already have been declared in the device tab, which is we can see here in the fire alarm system. I already set the telemetry tab, which is we have humidity, smoke, and also temperature. All of this telemetry already have been declared in the Google Colab. So this is our coding for fire alarm system that refer to the Jupyter Notebook source code. So like we can see here, this first coding is we want to link this coding, this Google Colab, to the Thingsboard, so we can connect the other device on this coding. So let's see on the other side, we have the temperature, we have the humidity, and also the smoke, which is we already declared the value to insert in the device in the Thingsboard. So how this project works? So we already set the input in this project, which is the temperature, humidity, and smoke level. Which is the temperature we already set if it more than 57 degrees, which is based on our research, that is the maximum temperature when fire presents. So when the temperature greater than 57 degrees, it will trigger the alarm. And other than that, the humidity level. So humidity level, based on our research, if it was greater than 87%, it is the sign of the fire presence. And the last one is smoke level, which is we measure in parts per million. So in this case, for smoke level, we choose one example, which is the data of the CO, which is carbon monoxide. Based on our research, we already set the smoke level in ppm. If the value was greater than 400, which is refer to the data carbon monoxide, and it will trigger the alarm. So next, how to set the alarm? So we can choose, we can set the alarm in the profile, which is in device profile, and we can choose in the alarm rule, which is the alarm already has been set, which is for temperature. If the temperature is greater than 57, it will show the sign of critical, and before the critical sign, we will send the warning in the alarm if the temperature is greater than 47 degrees. And other than that, we also create the high humidity, which is if the humidity is greater than 85%, it will trigger the alarm. And the last one is we already said if the smoke level is greater than 400, which is refers to the carbon monoxide data, it will send the trigger alarm. So let's see here how this project function. So before that, we already set all the value of the temperature, of the humidity, and also the smoke level in the default condition, which is we set the temperature in the room temperature, which is around 25 degrees Celsius. Humidity is the normal humidity in the room temperature in the building is around 30 to 60%. So we already set the default condition is 40%, and also the smoke level we set to 0. So how to check if the alarm function? So let's see from the coding from the Google Colab. We will increase the data of the temperature, humidity, and also smoke level from Google Colab. So like we can see here, I already set the coding to increase the value of temperature and also the value of humidity from 35 degrees Celsius, 35% of humidity, until the alarm will trigger to the maximum value. And then after that, I will run the coding of smoke level, which is I will increase the smoke level until 550 ppm to trigger the alarm, which is 400 ppm. So let's see if I run this coding, which is this coding is to increase the value of temperature and also humidity, and I run this coding, and we can refer to the dashboard. The value of temperature and humidity will also increase. So like we can see here, the value of temperature is increased to from 25 degrees Celsius to 35 degrees Celsius, and the coding already have been set, which is the changes in around 10 seconds. And then we can see from the time series line chart, we can see the value changes of humidity and also temperature, which is the blue line is the temperature and the green line is humidity. So we can see when the temperature and also humidity reach the threshold value, it will trigger the alarm. So we can see here, when the temperature increase until 60 degrees Celsius and the humidity is around 90%, it will send the alarm to trigger in a critical condition, which is high humidity and also high temperature. And it will be more clear when we see on the temperature digital and also humidity digital. Alright, so next let's try to increase the smoke level, and we see whether the alarm will trigger or not. The same as before, we use the Google Colab to increase the value of smoke, which is I already made this coding, and we will increase the value of smoke level. We run this coding and we will see on the dashboard. So this is the smoke level, and we can see the value of smoke level will increase, which is from 0 until 550 that already have been set, and the alarm will trigger if the smoke level is more than 400 ppm, which is we refer to the carbon monoxide data. Alright, let's see. In the alarm table, we will see which is the high smoke level alarm already have been triggered. When the smoke level is greater than 400, that we already have been set in the alarm section. So it will show the critical that we already set. So that is how this project works, which is we will monitor the value of temperature, humidity and also the smoke level to make sure either the fire presents in the building or not. So that's all from us. Thank you.